and Jennifer Lopez was sleeping in a dance studio before they got their big breaks, and Tyler Perry, who's now worth a whopping $600 million, had to leave his dysfunctional family behind before he could create his empire. From the streets to Hollywood, these stars really started at the bottom before they ended up here. Before he was Rocky, Sylvester Stallone was an out-of-work actor who spent about 3 weeks sleeping at the Port Authority bus station. His Way Off the Bus Bench wasn't a big-time movie, but an adult film that paid $100 a day. He spent 2 days on the film, enough to get a warm place to sleep, before continuing work on his Rocky manuscript. But writing Rocky was time-consuming and a challenge. So much so that Stallone actually sold his dog for $50 in the early 1970s because he was broke again. Luckily, he went on to sell the script and star in the movie, and he got his dog back in the process. Rocky was definitely Stallone's big break. It made $225 million at the box office, and Stallone ultimately made $2.5 million for his work. His pay rate only went up from there. His salary for First Blood was a hefty $7 million, and his salary for Rambo 3 in 1998 was $16 million. Sylvester Stallone is now worth a cool $400 million and will probably never sleep on a bus bench again. At age 19, a friend gave Chris Pratt a one-way ticket to Maui, Hawaii. Once there, he started his new life sleeping in a mice-infested van. That's not exactly a dream Hawaiian vacation. Pratt did a lot of things for money while he was living out of his van. He even told BuzzFeed that he got paid $40 to strip at a friend's grandmother's birthday party. Thankfully, later that same year, he was discovered by actress Rae-Dawn Chong while he was waiting tables. His great personality and good looks got him a role in her directorial debut, Cursed Part 3. The film was a flop, but it was just a stepping stone for Pratt, who went on to star in Everwood from 2002 to 2006 and then as Andy on Parks and Recreation. Now that he was known in the industry, practice and lots of fitness helped him get his biggest roles in Jurassic Park and Guardians of the Galaxy. While he was only paid $1.5 million for the first Guardians, he reportedly made $10 million for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. His current net worth is $60 million, but as part of Marvel and Jurassic World, we can only expect it to keep on growing. Marshall Mathers had an unconventional childhood. For most of it, he was a vagabond, bouncing between his birthplace of St. Joseph and Detroit. Before he dropped out in the 9th grade, the rapper attended about 30 different schools. It was while working as a cook to try and make ends meet that he got deeper into the hip-hop scene and started performing at local clubs and traveling to New York for rap contests, sleeping everywhere he could find while he was there. In 1997, a tape of Eminem's music was handed to Dr. Dre, and the rest is history. The Slim Shady LP has sold 10.4 million copies, while the Marshall Mathers LP has sold 35 million. He's now the best-selling rapper of all time. He also went on to star in his own movie, 8 Mile, which grossed an impressive $240 million and won an Oscar for Best Song. Today, Eminem is one of the richest rappers in the world, with an estimated net worth of $210 million as of 2020. When Jennifer Lopez was 18, she wanted to be a dancer. Her mother would have preferred she went to college. So, Jenny from the block decided to move out and start sleeping on the sofa of her dance studio. After a few months of not having a real home, she finally landed a promising job dancing in Europe. But it was when she got back to New York that her career really took off. She auditioned and booked in living color and became a fly girl. Once her name and face were out there, it was only a matter of time before she found her big break. J-Lo's first feature film was the critically acclaimed Mi Familia, but she really started to be a household name after starring in Selena in 1997, where she made a reported $1 million for her role. Nowadays, Jennifer Lopez has a reported net worth of $400 million, earning an average of $40 million each year. Since 2004, she has consistently earned a place on Forbes lists, including the Celebrity 100, Highest Paid Women in Music, and Hollywood's Highest Paid Women. Before he was James Bond, Daniel Craig waited tables and slept on park benches while he tried to make it big. It turns out that moving away to London at 16 to attend theater school isn't the most lucrative in the moment, but it definitely paid off by the time he graduated. His first role in The Power of One came in 1992, right after graduation. The movie went on to make $2.8 million at the box office and helped Craig secure his place as an up-and-coming star. He would then go on to star alongside Angelina Jolie in Lara Croft's Tomb Raider in 2001, which debuted at #1 at the box office and became the highest-grossing video game adaptation at the time with an impressive $274.7 million. But Daniel Craig's true moment came when he finally earned the title of 007. He reportedly earned $25 million for No Time to Die and a rumored $27 million for Spectre. Now Daniel Craig has a net worth of $130 million and an entire legacy to be proud of. When Idris Elba first moved to America in pursuit of an acting career, he was unable to find any work and ended up sleeping in his van for 8 weeks. He spent a lot of years struggling to find work, but he never gave up until eventually he got his breakout role on The Wire. Now that he had a name for himself and a critically acclaimed show, Elba was set to become a shining star. He got the title role of the BBC One series Luther, and in 2013 he starred in Mandela: Long Walk to Freedom. Most recently he starred as McCavity in the fever dream film Cats, proving that he can do just about anything. One of his best-paying roles is the Fast and the Furious spin-off Hobbs and Shaw, where he made a reported $8 million. He's also proven that he can attract people to a film, as all his movies in total have grossed $9.8 billion globally. Idris Elba now has a $30 million net worth and hasn't slept in a van since. According to his autobiography, Jim Carrey dropped out of high school and lived in a VW bus with his family that they parked in different places throughout Canada. They eventually upgraded, but only to a tent on his older sister's lawn. But despite his unconventional upbringing, Carrey kept his sense of humor and eventually got his big screen debut in 1984's Finders Keepers. But he didn't find true success until he landed the lead in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective in 1994. From there, Carrey's expressive face and unique brand of physical comedy helped him grow into one of the highest-paid actors in the world. While he was only paid $450,000 to star in one of his biggest hits, The Mask, he went on to regularly make $20 million plus for a single movie. To date, his highest-grossing movie is Bruce Almighty, which made $484 million globally. Jim Carrey now spends his time laughing his way to the bank with an impressive net worth of $180 million. Before she became an Oscar-winning actress, Halle Berry told People magazine that she spent time living in a homeless shelter while she was trying to break into show business. She was only 21 when she took her modeling money and ran away to the Big Apple. But 3 months later, when she ran out of money, her mother told her she'd have to find a way to survive on her own. She eventually got her film debut in Spike Lee's Jungle Fever in 1991, and in that same year, she got a co-starring role in Strictly Business. Now that she was no longer homeless, the actress turned her talents toward the small screen. Her role in the sci-fi drama Extant earned her an impressive $100,000 per episode, meaning she made around $2.6 million from the series. But then came Catwoman and, most recently, John Wick 3. To date, Berry's movie career has brought in $3.64 billion to the worldwide box office. Halle Berry went on to be one of the highest-paid actresses of the 2000s, and currently has a net worth of $80 million. Though she continues to be open about her struggle with homelessness. As one of 4 children growing up in a poor family in New Orleans, Tyler Perry decided to put pen to paper and see if he could make it big. His childhood struggles grew into his first play, I Know I've Been Changed. However, when he lost all of his money putting on the show, he ended up living on the street. But Perry was right to believe in his first play because it would go on to help make him a millionaire. He eventually raised $5.5 million from the ticket sales of his stage productions and used that money to fund his first movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. The movie ended up earning $50.7 million. From there, Perry kept writing plays and his signature films. He created the Madea franchise, which has made $523.5 million at the domestic box office. These days, Perry has a net worth of $600 million, and he's still one of the most respected writers in America. Before American Idol, Kelly Clarkson tried to make it as a singer in Los Angeles. Instead, her apartment caught fire and she ended up living in her car. Clarkson eventually returned defeated to her home state of Texas, where in a last-ditch attempt to see if she could make it, she auditioned for American Idol. The risk paid off tenfold, and she went on to become the winner of the show's first season, launching her megawatt career. Today, Kelly Clarkson has sold over 25 million albums and 45 million singles worldwide, and she's not slowing down. Her 2019 Meaning of Life tour grossed $17.5 million, the highest of her career. And she also has her very own talk show. She's also a judge on The Voice, where she makes an impressive $560,000 per episode, or around $14 million per season. She now has a net worth of $25 million, making her the second richest Idol contestant ever. Which rags to riches story impressed you the most?